Hey fam, welcome back to the channel. If you've been following the latest episode of Umakoti Are You The One, then you know that Tamara has been under serious fire, especially from Koketso's sisters. Koketso is her boyfriend that has promised that if she finishes her 21-day Makoti trial, then he's gonna marry her. So she's been under fire because of his sisters. But in one unforgettable scene, everything exploded. Tamara, who is usually composed, finally clapped back. And Koketso's mother, she stepped in to discipline her daughters. But the question is, was it too little too late? Let's unpack it all. But before we unpack, as always, let's watch this so that you get the background of the story.
Stop being disrespectful. I don't like it. I'm not happy with the attitude because it felt like it's out of control.
Yes, Wena Mamazala. I like that she came in to discipline her daughters. So, let me give you a background, but we just saw in the clip. It all went down when Koketso's younger sister, who is roughly the same age as Tamara's own daughter, spoke to her with open disrespect. And with Tamara, she lost it. She raised her voice and lashed out in frustration. This was the breaking point after days of being treated coldly, mocked behind her back, and being made to feel like she didn't belong. The backlash was immediate, but to everyone's surprise, Koketso's mother finally stepped in. She reprimanded her daughter, saying, "You don't speak like that, especially not to an elder." As we saw, guys. Yeah, I really like what Umamazala did. That is Koketso's mom, by stepping in to discipline her daughters, because now it was getting out of hand. It's really unacceptable. You know, even if someone it's like even if Tamara wasn't doing the Makoti trial, she's still human. The spirit of Ubuntu, guys. I mean, you need to respect the next person. It's very important. You know, you never know what tomorrow brings. You know, so just respect the next person, even if it's hard or even if you think you're better than them. Okay, so now let's talk about the mother-in-law moment of truth. You know, a mother-in-law scolding her daughters for being rude to a Makoti is rare. It's very rare, especially in the African society, in most homes. But it's needed. She made it clear, that is Koketso's mom, that respect was non-negotiable. But let's not forget, Koketso's mom has had her own moments of tension with Tamara. Earlier in the season, she was cold, dismissive, and didn't exactly roll out the red carpet to welcome Tamara in a warm way. I don't know. Maybe she was just being herself, but in this episode, I really liked this defense that she put in for Tamara. But then the question again is this sudden defense of Tamara sincere, or is it damage control now that emotions have escalated and the cameras are rolling? Food for thought, guys. So now let's talk about Tamara's reaction. Was it the best way to handle the disrespect? Probably not. But was it understandable? Absolutely. For days, she endured silent judgment, whispers, side eyes. We saw them even in the diary sessions. And sometimes, when you're constantly poked, you snap. That's human, guys. So this moment exposed the emotional weight that many Makotis carry. They're expected to serve, respect, and smile, even when they're disrespected. What is the mother-in-law's job or role in the setting of the household where there is a Makoti involved? So, like in many African households, a mother-in-law is the gatekeeper of family traditions. But when that power becomes toxic, it's a problem. Koketso's mother eventually did the right thing. But what about the emotional damage that was done earlier? She should have set the tone from day one. instead of waiting for things to escalate. This raises a bigger question. What kind of relationship should a mother-in-law have with her son's partner? One based on fear and trials, or one based on mutual respect and support? So the sister's disrespect, it didn't happen in a vacuum. They were following an energy that had already been set. When elders are called, the younger ones become bold. I mean, they get the guts to disrespect anyone. If the elders are very cold towards that person, they also become bold, I don't even know where that's where they get the strength from. I mean, to disrespect. You can even tell here because, as I mentioned earlier, that the mother-in-law was cold towards Tamara when she arrived. I guess that's where the daughters were getting that energy as to how to treat Tamara. I'm not sure. Those are just my thoughts. So now, this moment highlights that, it highlights something that we often overlook. When mothers don't protect the makoti, the whole family becomes unsafe for her. And that can cause deep wounds in relationships that should be sacred. So, the role of a mamazala, or like a mother-in-law, is to build good relationships, to bridge the gap between the new person that's coming in and her family, like the mother-in-law's children, where the makoti is coming to marry into, so that there is unity. She's the one who is supposed to teach the makoti how to do things, welcome her, give her warmth, so that everyone will warm up to her, because the mother-in-law's role calls the shots. She calls the shots at her house. So everyone should follow whatever she does. If she's warm, everyone will be warm, because they really don't have a choice, guys. So, guys, what are the takeaways here? The first one is that mother-in-laws must set the tone. If they demand irrespect from umakoti, they must also give it. Also, sisters and family members take cues. If the mother-in-law is kind, the house is kind. If the mother-in-law is distant, the house turns cold. That's what we're learning from all of this. The takeaways. And then the third one is that Emakoti's voice matters. In this case, Tamara's voice matters. Her snapping wasn't ideal, but it was real. And it was a moment of truth for everyone watching, guys. So, let us know in the comment section what you think. Was Koketso's mom genuinely defending Tamara, or she was just stepping in because it was becoming too messy? Should Tamara have spoken up sooner? And guys, have you ever had to deal with a toxic in-law situation? Please let me know in the comment section. Let's engage. I want to hear your views. I want to hear about your experiences. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into African family dynamics, most of them stemming from our South African reality TV moments and culture also that reflects our lives. Until next time, stay strong and never forget, respect goes both ways. Bye.